Hello, my name is Yungo Park and I come from Team D. There's our mentor, Professor Tadeyoshi Asaka from Hokkaido University. And this is our TA, Johnny Lee, and there's our facilitator, Daniel Lee, and rest of our delightful team members. Hello. Oh, okay. So our service name, our project's name is Shohao, and we'll briefly describe about our CI. So it is pronounced Shohao, and the slogan is Better Device and Better Life. It indicates the meaning that we can show you how to achieve better life through our service. And we combine the logo with a Mandarin character that has a meaning of making connections with other people, and through by making relationship connections can achieve better, yeah, I'm getting it right? Better life. So, okay, I'll describe our project in details, and first stop analyzing the interview. So thanks to the Northern District Assistive Device Center of Kaohsiung, we could interview all the stakeholders we knew that we could include in the service and the stakeholders we didn't know about. So what we found out the problem was the basic problem of all problems was that every stakeholder lacked the access to information. We interviewed the elder and the caretaker of the elder, which was his daughter. She said that she couldn't get the right information to where to find the devices, or where the location of the centers are, or how to use the devices in a proper way. So she had to waste a lot of time just to try to find out what the devices are and how to use it. So, and due to lack of information, they couldn't get the right training or right knowledge about how to use the devices, and to find out what the options they could have. So, yeah, and the last problem is that all this process, assessing, testing, and searching for the device, was very complicated. It needed a lot of paperwork and a lot of searching, and due to lack of access to information, they couldn't really get any information. So, okay, so this is our finalized personas. There are 6 personas: elder, the caregiver, maybe their family member or the care worker, and the assistive device center, and the physical therapist who works at the center, and maybe government and hospital district hub. So this is our main character, Mr. Kim. He is 78 years old, and he has suffered from stroke twice, which left him paralyzed in his right side of the body. So he currently owns a walker, but is not very comfortable or content using it. So he feels very discouraged and limited. And now he lives with a caregiver, which is his wife, and he is now seeking for a new device that could make his life more mobility better. And this is Miss Lee, his wife. She is the wife and the main caregiver of Mr. Kim. She sometimes monitors Mr. Kim and helps him walk outside or move around the house. However, as she gets older, the task of assisting her husband is getting more difficult. So now she needs help from maybe some kind of new device that can help her assist her husband. And this is the device center. And the center provides care for all of the cases in Northern Kaohsiung. So they are very short of human resources and the funds. And they only have limited space. They have a demo room for the devices, but the space is very limited, so it's not very efficient to use. And so they hope to build a showroom to serve patients' needs and find solutions to better manage the whole process of choosing the device and using it. And this is Mr. Oh, the physical therapist. He works at the center. He's been working there for over 15 years, and he is familiar with this job. But since he is the only full-time physical therapist who are working at the center, his workload is severely heavy with 60 to 80 patients he has to take care of per month. And so he hopes to find a better way to organize his patients and his schedules. And this is our supplementary stakeholders. The Device Center has recently applied for funds of government. So government can provide funds basic for the centers and maybe monitor how they operate with it and how they use the funds. And we included this hospital or district hall because this is actually the first touching point with the patient where we can ensure the patients can receive the information about our service. So we thought it was mandatory to include this point, and we are trying to ask for cooperations. So this is our main goal of our service. We are going to, ensure the access to information, and through that we could make the whole process much faster and provide efficient assessment, and make the process more easier and enjoyable and more organized, so they can have less effort put into just to get the devices. So our service consists of two parts. First is the application, and the main part is the showroom. The application is kind of complementary to introducing the showroom to the patients. They can download it from hospitals and get the information of only the showrooms and centers. And the showroom part, consists of a typical household, that room that looks like a typical household, and the room that has handicap-friendly designs applied to the room, and maybe some obstacles or things like stairs or ramps that can patients come to this place and train using their devices. So we'll describe the journey of our show.
Well, hi. Now I'm gonna show you our customer journey map. And so we should start from the hospital. And we also put a two touch point at the hospital. The first one is bulletin board. The second one is the discharging team. And this is why we want to ensure we can successfully promote our information to the patient and their family. Because before we know, it's hard to get any kind of information or some resource. So we know that is their pain point, and we want to solve that. So the discharge team, they will tell them about our center, and we have an app that can help them and make them life better. And when they go back home, they need to download our app from the App Store. And what I need to do is just to reserve the appointment on the app. And it's pretty easier. That's some personal information. And choose the day you want. Then later, they need to visit our center. And when they visit our center, the first area in front of them is the assistive area. And we have the assistant area PT and OT that can help them to measure the length of their arm and help them to evaluate and to give them some advice, tell them how to choose the device or what kind of device is suitable for use. Then they will move on to the display area. And in this area, we have all of our collection, all different kind of assisting device, like different shape, size, function, and others, high tech. And after that, they will move on to this name is your home. And this room is consisted by the adjustable wall, and just like a transformer. When the family and the patient come in, and they can just adjust the wall and just make the environment like their house, layout like their house. So they can just practice what a real situation will happen in their house. Because in the before, it is hard to know is this device really suitable for you when you go back to your home. Because they just practice in our center. And then after that is our universal design showroom. And after our research, we found that local people, especially those elder, they do not know what is universal design, but that's important. So we want to show them the vision and what will it look like. So we separate that to different rooms, like living room, you see, and kitchen, and bathroom. And they can know what the future will look like if they have installed those facility. And and they will make their life better. Then, we also have outdoor practice area for them to practice, because you know, it is hard to practice in a different kind of environment, a different kind of surface. So we also have some kind of different surface, such as rain, grass field, concrete, sidewalk, that, and they can practice, and they will know how to train themselves and how to enjoy their new life. Then, after that experience, they can log in our app, and we also have a digital library for them to see, wow, they have all kind of device. So they can choose, and we also provide the information, let them to contract with the local manufacturer. So they can buy all the things on our app, or maybe just contact them. Yeah. And this is our application and our main page. If a patient, an elder, they log in, they just click that, the showroom, and we have some brief of our showroom, and this is some category of the device and how to remodeling your house. And we have this our library. You can show them what kind of choice you can have. So they can order them online. So when they go home, we also have a reminder to remind them if their device is sent to their home. So it will be more convenient than before, because before they need to go to some other showroom by the manufacturer. It's far away from their home. Yeah. And they can have fun and enjoy their new device. And now I want to show you our video. This is Mr. O. He's our PT in our center. There's some techniques, so we should replay again.
Finally, is a mobile care for using inside and a wheelchair for using outside. The customized room, it is an area for elders to practice the device like how they would use it at home. The customized room is it as a display room that will be already unfolded.
Here is the room like transformer.
Go to the
This is universal design room.
It's separated into different rooms, example, bathroom and bedroom, to show how to better
He's gonna
promote
take a shower.
the house for a safer and comfortable environment to prevent injury. When he sees the universal design bathroom, he says that he can take a bath or shower easily, and he says, I want this kind of design. So Jimmy tells him that the information of design groups are on the app. This him and his leave back home with practice because the premium of the show how and like better.
That is our timetable. So after we connect with those our center, we found that we also have a space, and we can use the space to make this showroom. So maybe we can finish all of them in 1 year, I guess. And then there's the timetable for our application. We will go through some UX design process, the usability testing, and blah blah blah, and then finish. Yeah, thank you for you all.